Good evening and welcome to another edition of HGP Sport for today, Friday, August 29, 2014. I am Jaden Samuels. Thanks for joining us. In the news, Guyanese boxer Revlon Lake will commence training on Monday to take on Trinidadian Princely Isidore for the vacant Kabofi lightweight title set for September 27 in the Twin Island Republic. Here are the details. After a poor run in the just concluded Contender Series back in April, local pugilist Revlon Lake will be putting an extra effort into his punches ahead of next month's matchup in Trinidad. Speaking with HGP Sport today, Lake mentioned that he has been paying close attention to several tapes with Isidore, including the boxer's last fight, which was against Clive Atwell last year. At age 34, Lake is hoping to make the most out of this fight since it was an affair he patiently waited for.
Well, now I now start doing some work with Alex Daniels, because he tell me that I have a few things to get concerning the punches and everything. So we working on some other punch and things. Isidore is a good fighter, but I just my condition, and once I get it there, it won't be a really tough fight for me.
Lake, who made an early exit from the Contender Series after being defeated by Jamaica's Sekimo Mullings, is feeling no tension since the bout has gained him much needed experience.
Well, Daniel know that I is a good fighter, and he know my ability and what I could do. So he given me the work, so I know once we do what we have to do, we would get out victorious.
Let's turn our attention now to some athletics news. Alicia Fortune, at age 38, is still breaking records and winning gold medals. Let's take a look. The Guyanese track star broke 3 records and captured 3 gold medals at the just concluded North Central American and Caribbean Championships held in Costa Rica. This marks the first time Guyana was being represented at the championships. Fortune broke the record for the women's 100 meter, setting a new timings of 12.12 seconds, 24.56 in the 200 meters, while the 400 meters, the new record is 56.3 seconds. Miss Fortune, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
At age 38, 3 records, 3 new set records, 3 gold medals.
It's mean a lot, not only for me, but basically for Guyana, for the youths who is coming up to let them know that sports is something that you don't have to be just certain age. It could go as far as 7 to 5, because you would have seen these 70-year-old being competing at these meets, and these are most 70-year-old who is competing at these meets are basically former Olympian, worlds, Pan Americans that compete in those their times when they were at those big games. So, we want to encourage the youths to do not give up, just pursue sports.
While Fortune captured gold at last week's meet, the ace athlete is facing tough times acquiring sponsorship. As it is, the cost for last week's assignment in Costa Rica is still not covered, with over $260,000 still to be paid. She is appealing to the general public to support her bodybuilding and athletics assignments.
The feelings was great to some extent, but then you would have liked to know that you had your other fellow Guyanese there. But fortunately for me, I had the Trinidadians who were backing me 100%, and I also had the Curacao. I had some guys from Curacao who were backing me. So one of the things was amazing for me, standing on the podium and see Guyana flag is flying and seeing the national anthem is playing for Guyana. That was great. That was great for Guyana, because some people don't know have a country like Guyana exists.
And finally, in sport this evening, Chelsea striker Fernando Torres is to join AC Milan on a 2-year loan deal. The Spaniard's move is subject to him agreeing personal terms and passing a medical on Saturday. The ex-Liverpool and Atletico Madrid forward joined Chelsea for a then British record of £50 million in January 2011. That concludes our cast for this evening. Do remember to have a safe weekend. I'm Jaden Samuels saying good night.